I am Chris Gaylor.
And I'm Amber Foster-Kudin-Kesley, and today we're watching with the guide Viking, episode 9 of season 2.
Almost over with season 2. This goes by really fast.
Yeah, and tonight we're watching The Choice.
The Choice, yes. Last episode, boneless, Ragnar ended up with another son whose legs...
Ivar.
Yeah, his legs are torn up, like all twisted, and even, I mean, logically, and that's what everyone is saying, they should have left the baby out to die. And Ragnar almost did it, but then Aslog came, took the baby in, and then Ragnar, that's too much to ask. Like, to ask him to do it twice, it's too much. So, they're gonna keep the baby, Ivar, the boneless. I mean, you want to make his life easier, please don't give him that nickname, but still. So, that baby has a dangerous, not dangerous, but difficult future ahead of him, so I'm really interested in seeing what's gonna happen. But then while this happens, we also have the gang going back west.
True.
Ragnar tried to once again arrange a talk with King Egbert, who's also dealing with, two kingdoms, and I mean he's saying one thing to one king and one other thing to the other.
He wed his son to King Ael's daughter to make an alliance.
King Aela. Right.
King Aela, yeah. To forge an alliances.
Saying that they were gonna attack Mercia.
Together, yeah.
And then he allows the Princess of Mercia to show up, and he's saying that he's gonna hire some Northmen to help her get the throne. So I'm like, what's his real plan here? What is he trying to do?
He is a cunning man.
Yeah. But then the episode ended with King Horik's son just planning some sort of attack on King Egbert's son. And just killing everyone but the son, so we can go back and say we were betrayed, they were talking peace, and then he attacked us. So the king has also, Horik has a lot of stuff playing behind the scenes, and he's planning stuff with Siggy as well. So I mean, way too much manipulation, way too much happening. This is dangerous.
It is.
In enemy territory, it's not a good idea to fight amongst yourself. So,
all right. Let's watch it, guys.
Let's watch The Choice and see whose choice we're gonna see. Let's go. By the way, I did say I was gonna add that departure song to my cell phone, and I did.
She did.
We must do battle with Ragnar Lothbrok and his allies.
I know him too well. He's looking for land, farming land for his people.
Yeah. He is.
His
Not
men
Horik.
killed all of my envoys, sparing only my son. By which they sent me a simple but clear message.
Why not send me to speak to him?
You are already too dear to me.
Jesus.
And too important. Which is why I think they would kill you.
But you're too much important to Ragnar, too.
I never had any intention of negotiating with King Egbert. I thought you were aware of that.
He's here for revenge.
I only want revenge.
If we defeat Egbert in battle, he may be prepared to offer us more, in terms not only of gold, but of land.
This was a gift in good faith.
Why should there be good faith between us and Christians?
I'll go myself and talk to him.
You will not divide our forces, Earl Ragnar. You seem to forget, I am king.
Maybe it's time for a new king.
Tomorrow.
That's the thing, though, because they said that the Christian god is a false god. But the Christian said that the biggest god is a false god. Both of them are false and are true.
You need to see beyond that. I think that's one thing King Egbert and Ragnar can do, actually see beyond that. But the way he talks also makes me doubt what really happened the last time they were here.
Probably.
Like, he never intended to negotiate. This is not gonna end well.
This is the place. How do you know? Because they are already here.
Oh, shit. He's learned a lot from the Romans. You think he's gonna apply the strategies? They were good.
Caesar was a great strategist in the time, so...
But not large enough.
It's not
We'll
everyone.
go down to them. I think we should wait.
The enemy is there. We have the advantage of the hill. Forward!
You're gonna end up dying for nothing.
Oh my god. They're gonna show up from the sides or something.
Yep.
Ragnar used a similar thing with Jarl Borg. You attract their attention to one point and then you attack from the side. with more forces. Like there's so much trees, they can be hiding everywhere.
There's a lot more budget this time than the first time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were right.
You knew it! Listen to him!
The gods are with us! Forward! Forward!
Fuck you, man. You're gonna die.
Good Horik. So sweet.
They're scattered. You know when we were saying the Vikings are strong because they fight as one? This is the contrary. Ragnar, choose the side. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, fucking hell. They're scattered.
One after the other. You can do it, Ragnar.
You just
you can do it.
At this point, he doesn't really have a choice. He needs to fight, but careful, Willow. Careful, Willow. Oh, fucking hell, that was cool. Oh, fucking hell, no. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh my god! They don't... How can they heal that? They cannot heal that! Thank you, buddy. Whew. He was so fierce though. You
That's
lost.
why you should accept the peace treaty to
You lost.
negotiate.
You totally lost. Oh god. Oh, father and son. Careful. Oh, that was cool. They're the only ones that are gonna be left. Oh no. He can't be dead. He can't be dead.
Do we leave tomorrow and abandon this raid?
If my uncle is captured and wounded, I want to stay in this place as long as it takes until he is free.
Well, King,
He's so pissed off.
what are we fated to do?
I agree with him though. That was stupid.
The only way to bring an end to these incursions is to negotiate an agreement that is good for both sides. But, in the meantime, King Ayla, buying the services of these Northmen as mercenaries will certainly help us to overcome Mercia.
But someone has to take this offer to the pagans. That is, if they have not yet already sailed away.
I think we should send Athelstan.
Not the priest.
But they may kill him.
Oh, I doubt that.
In any case, would it matter?
Well, they don't know what he's doing for Hegbert.
Send him anyway.
Showing up like a monk and stuff. People might not like that. I know Ragnar's gonna be happy, but
He's gonna be happy that he's alive, but they won't be happy that he's presenting himself as a monk, a Christian monk.
he seems so out of place.
Hello, Björn.
A bit. Oh man.
Do you remember me?
Of course I remember you. I wanted to kill you when I was a child, and then I loved you.
I want you all to know that Rollo is alive. Wounded, but alive and being taken care of.
King Egbert sent you. You do his bidding. You are one of them.
He offers you a chance for peace. He wants to talk of many things with you. Good things.
Is he prepared to offer us a hostage?
Yes. He wants to reassure you in any way he can of his honest intentions.
Then we will meet him.
Who are you to say?
You do not need to come.
Shut up,
Ragnar
King.
and I will go. And if Egbert means to kill us, so be it.
She tried Horik's way.
Give him your answer.
I will accompany you. Part of the way.
Oh, that might be why he's yeah, he's making sure they don't kill him. He doesn't trust Horik. After what happened last time.
To see you. I feared that you were dead.
There are times that I wish I had been. I gave in to despair.
So have you returned to your faith?
Oh my god.
Renounced the house?
I wish it was so simple.
I hope that someday our gods can become friends.
He's protecting him. They would have killed him. You just know they would have killed him. That's why there's never a chance for peace talk. Because Horik does things himself.
Who have you chosen for our hostage? Your son again?
You.
No. Actually, you.
He doesn't like that.
Of course, if you do not wish to place yourself at risk.
No. I will play the part.
See the difference in their crowns? That fits so much their personalities.
True.
One is, you know, taking a lot of space, just screaming to everybody, I am king, and the other is really subtle.
This is a mistake.
What do you say?
I say this will end very badly. We're all put in danger for your brother.
He likes it so
Why must we
much.
save your brother? He killed On. He nearly killed me.
This is not just about Rollo.
No. It's also about the priest who lured us here. How can you trust him?
You talk about trust.
You.
Oh.
I am a trustworthy person.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, he knows what's
Skimming
going
behind my
on.
back with King Horik?
The king will agree to pay you monies and or treasures to prevent any further depredations of his territories. More importantly, he is prepared to offer 5,000 acres of good land for farming in peace. Finally, may I present to you Princess Quenthrith from the Kingdom of Mercia. King Egbert and the princess are willing to pay any of your warriors a fat fee for fighting for her.
What about my brother?
The king will agree to release Rollo upon your acceptance of his offer, and upon the safe return of King Aela.
I accept the offer.
As do I.
Now the king.
That is big, so say yes. Oh no!
But that's the thing. The king usually has a second agenda, so I'm not totally sure his agreement is genuine.
I am taking my brother home. Will you come back with us? Or will you stay here with your people? I want you to come back.
Did he decide to go back? No, okay, I thought it was Athelstan. It looks like he left behind his stuff. Like, I think he went back. You think?
Maybe.
I sure hope so. I want him to be with my people.
Straight up, if we
My
compare
people.
both of them, Egbert and Ragnar, Egbert is a confident jailer, and Ragnar is a friend, family.
I knew it!
He went back!
I mean, it doesn't take away his uncertainty, but at least he made that choice.
Welcome home, all of you, and thank the gods. And you came back.
I did. I came back because you and Ragnar, all of you are my family.
Drink, priest.
Princess?
Yeah.
We know who he's looking at.
For you a gift?
I have made her a free woman. She's no longer a slave.
That
You can say welcome.
that helps. Ah.
Isn't it
No,
nice?
this is an issue though that needs to be taken care of. There were a few words said and a few unsaid.
We can be honest with each other, can we not? I have a proposition to put to you.
Oh, that was a good episode. That was really good.
Oh.
You know, we'll talk about Floki now. Wait. Sorry. Okay. You know, I understand why Floki feels betrayed, or at least, you know, why he's angry with Ragnar. Because every choice Ragnar has made, he cannot explain it to himself. Like, he doesn't understand why he trusts Athelstan so much, because Athelstan believes in a god that he believes is false. So he doesn't trust Athelstan, but Ragnar does. So that there's, you know, anger there. He
doesn't
forgave
understand
Rollo.
why he forgive his brother and
Yeah.
wants to risk his life and his man's life to take back his brother.
Yeah, you know, as a friend, it's almost like Ragnar doesn't really care about what Floki thinks, or, you know, it's almost like he's denying his roots and his beliefs for his own gain. And I mean, in the battle they had, you had Horik basically go forward and saying, like, the gods already decided, and that's how they talk usually. That's what they say before a battle. That's how Ragnar used to be. But now Ragnar, he doesn't leave his faith up to the gods anymore. Like, he likes to take faith into his own hands. And I think it's something that Floki doesn't really appreciate, because he believes in the gods so much that he's not questioning it, you know? If they are supposed to win, they will win. That's it. But, so I mean, there are different ways of thinking. They clash, which is why there's anger. But I still do not believe that he would be capable of betraying him. He is called Floki for a reason. Loki is the god of mischief.
True.
So I'm actually, I want Floki to turn on the king somehow, because the king is messing it all up. Every time, like, if it wasn't for Ragnar following Athelstan, they would have shot Athelstan and the peace treaty would never happen. Like, they would have never talked with Egbert ever. So, and before that, you know, they did the same with King Egbert's son, and I'm not even sure what happened last time they were here, but we don't know all the facts. I would not be surprised if when Ragnar left, he was, you know, expecting the king to talk to Egbert and to make a peace treaty, you know, talk negotiations and stuff. And I mean, they were attacked after that, and we thought Egbert had turned on the Northmen, but then what if it was the contrary, you know? We don't know, and that's why I cannot trust Horik. He's, you know, he does something, he says one thing, and then he turns around and does something else. I cannot trust him. It's impossible. He's in it for his own gain, and he doesn't really care about what others think. Like, he's just like when he wanted to work with Jarlborg. He is the one who fought the guy. He is the one who didn't want to talk to the guy. He didn't force, but Ragnar had to fight him, and fight his brother, because Horik did not want to negotiate. And then when he felt like that there was some sort of gain in it, well, he turned around and said, "Oh, you know what? We could talk with Jarlborg, even though one of his earls, Ragnar, who stayed faithful, lost his lands, and I mean, he got attacked by the guy, and I mean, he got attacked by the guy because Horik destroyed the treaty first."
True.
So the guy has no loyalties. It's almost like, I am king, I can do whatever the hell I want. You have to follow me. I don't care what's going to happen to you.
Yeah.
So I can't trust the guy. And I'm right not to trust him, so, because he's preparing something once again. But I want to trust that Floki can stay faithful. Like, what he, you know, when he was talking to Ragnar about, you know, how unfaithful he was to their gods and just how much how he lacked trust when it came to Ragnar, and now because of everything he did, and Ragnar was like, you talk to me about, you know, being faithful and just, you know, what is it he said? Was it faith?
Trustful.
Trust, thank you. So it was like, you talk to me about trust, and that Floki's like, I'm a trustful man. Yeah, I'm a trustful man, but then he looks at Horik. Yeah. I feel like Floki is playing a game and is personal. Of course, like, he's gonna get angry, but I don't think he has it in him to betray Ragnar. I sure hope so. If I'm wrong, well, I'm wrong, but I want, and you just like with Rollo, like, I wouldn't throw him a bone and expect him to turn around and do something cool. Yeah. So let's hope it goes that way.
I think that unless you go really, really, really against the gods, Floki will be on your side and he won't betray you. But if you do go against the gods, like total 800, total
180,
yeah, he's gonna stab you in the back.
If you betray their culture, their beliefs, what he believes in, what he believes is the truth, that's when you can antagonize him. That's when he can turn on you. Floki is I mean, that's the thing. Floki likes to play games, but he's pretty straightforward when it comes to what he believes in and who he cares about and what he trusts.
True. I think that I wanted to say when you said that Ulrich said that the gods already decide our fate. We win or we lose, already decided by the gods, and we don't have a say in it. I don't know if I read it somewhere, but I think that someone said sometimes that, I like to think that nothing is already decided.
Yeah.
You can decide your own fate, but the gods are there to just guide you through your own fate. So you don't have to jump blindly into battle or into life thinking that I don't have a say in what I need to do. I can make my own choices and the guy's gonna just guide me through my choices, but at the end of it, I decide what I need to do.
Yeah, that's what makes you strong. I feel like you can trust your gods to guide you, but you should not be.
Was I clear enough?
Yeah,
I don't think it was clear enough.
You can trust your gods to guide you in battle or in life, but you still have to be your own man. You cannot be a puppet to faith and destiny. Like I mean, a lot of these guys keep saying that that's what they are. Like not in these words, but that's basically what they are because they let everything happen. And they don't question anything. Whereas Ragnar, who people say is a descendant of Odin, I feel like he has that freedom of, I mean, it's probably not because of that, but that's part of his character, you know? He doesn't let destiny handle him. He takes care of his own destiny, you know?
But who says that your destiny is not to think before
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. But, you know, season 1, when Ragnar was questioning, you know, what was he going to do with Athelstan, and he was asking the gods questions about what he should do, and he did not get any answer. And he was really mad about this because he was left on his own. He had to make his own choices and finally do something that I mean, no one commended that from him. No one was giving him the way, so he had to make that choice. And after that, I think he continued to do that. He likes to see signs, you know. He chooses this path, and then he sees a sign that he's done the right thing, and he's happy. But when he's questioning himself, when he wants people to tell him, this is where you should go, this is what you should do, he doesn't get an answer. So this is, I think it's in his character to question what's about to happen. And that's why when they're going into battle, he can do that.
You can say with other words, like the outcome is already decided, but the way it's for you to make, basically.
I mean, the outcome could have been really different in that battle if they had listened to Ragnar, which is why I appreciate that Lagertha...
Probably not. Even if they stay uphill, or if they just stay closer...
Yeah, but he could have retreated faster.
They could have retreated, but they're gonna have lost the battle anyway because the army was bigger than theirs, they got more horses.
The problem,
more prepared than the Vikings for that battle.
The problem was that when they got attacked, they were basically sandwiched. Like there was someone in front to attract them, and there were people on the sides to crush them. So there were a lot more casualties, I feel like, than if they had managed to stay behind like Ragnar wanted. They would have seen that there was way too many soldiers on the other side, and being Vikings and being so strong, like knowing how they handle battles, they probably would not have retreated. They would have tried to fight But still, I feel like they could have saved a lot more people if they had not been sandwiched like that. So I respect Ragnar's strategies a lot more than Horik, he just freaking he runs to trouble and he lets people deal with the consequences, and I hate that. I'm really happy though Athelstan came back. That's one thing that happened this episode. That's one choice that he made that I'm really proud of. He might be conflicted, but he knows where his family is. That's one thing you said, like, he is a friend to Ragnar, whereas even though King Egbert really likes Athelstan because of what he can give him...
Try to be friendly, but there's two different. He's the king, the monk, but we're not family. We don't have that connection, just like he had with Ragnar. And Bjorn and Lagertha and the kids.
He grew used to them. He loves the family. He loves these people, and this is home. Ragnar understands how conflicted he is, and he does not put it against him. When he was saying, like, have you, renounced our gods and gone back to yours? He keeps saying yours, and, like, he knows that Athelstan will always keep Christian religion in his heart. This is who he is. He's never let go of that. And when he was, talking to him before they went to raid west with Athelstan, he was saying, we might need your god, like we need every god we can get. So even though people like Floki will say, I don't trust you, I don't believe you when you say that you've renounced your god in favor of ours, Floki doesn't trust him because of that. But Ragnar, he's like, I get you. Yeah, you trust in our gods now. You've renounced yours. He knows that's not totally true, but he does not hold it against him. That doesn't stop him from liking the guy. He understands because he's so open-minded to both religions, to what both religions can give him, knowledge and peace.
Well, I think that one of the things that Ragnar could appreciate about Athelstan is that Athelstan appreciate the Nordic gods, and doesn't reject the idea that they could exist.
Athelstan is the physical embodiment of what Ragnar wants in the future. When he was saying, I want both our gods to be friends, Athelstan is that. He is someone who understands both religions, respects both religions, and hears and sees signs from both religions. He is literally the friend, He has the two, and he's not at peace with it because he keeps wondering which one is the right one. But I feel like there is no answer to that. Both religions are okay, and you just need to accept that some people don't believe in the same things as you do, although it's a lot to ask of these people in these days. It's a lot to ask of our people in today. People still fight over this. People are not open-minded. Not everyone is open-minded to the idea that it's not because they believe in something else that their beliefs are wrong. Anyway, now they have a peace treaty. They've been given land.
But will Egbert hold this part of the bargain, though?
I feel like Egbert wants to become big. He wants to leave a legacy behind. He wants to be strong, and he's thirsty for all that knowledge. And if he sees, he's got a lot of Ragnar in him. He's also got a little bit of a Horik, as in, if he sees a gain somewhere,
he's like the Romans and conquer the world. Assimilate the Northerners inside his own culture and just grow bigger.
I don't think he wants to assimilate them because I think he's fascinated by their beliefs and stuff. I think he wants to understand it. Maybe not. Assimilate is a huge word in this matter, so I don't know, but I'm still curious. Like, it seems from, having King Aela right there beside the princess and hearing King Egbert say, we just hired these Northmen for you to help you gain the throne of Mercia. I feel like this might be part of the plan. Like, they're trying to, and he was saying to Aela that he wanted to use the mercenaries against Mercia. So I feel like,
to be fair, though, he said that Mercia was a kingdom in constant battle through the inner battle.
The family,
civil war
since the death of the king. Yeah,
and to have such an unstable kingdom between these two would be problematic in the future.
Yeah.
So by probably helping Mercia to have more stability in the future by giving mercenaries to this princess.
we'll have to see. Because, I mean, before I thought he might have been plotting with the princess behind King Ayla's back. But now we know that it's not true. We know that King Ayla is aware of what he was doing with the princess because he was right there beside her. So we'll just have to see. Maybe that's the plan, to put her on the throne and you know, make sure that she's on their side. But
probably, yeah.
They were taking about taking Mercia, you know, overthrowing Mercia and just take the land. So
well, overtaking might probably be just to buy weddings, I guess.
That could be that as
like
well.
They did with Egbert's son and Elle's daughter.
And that's one thing too. Yeah, you know, she's saying that she wants to breed with the Northmen, and there's also the prophecy about Bjorn. I'm like, maybe they're gonna try to push him her way. I don't know. I sure hope not, because I ship him with Thorin. So I'm like, did Ragnar say? Because I thought it was both. Like I thought he was gonna marry the daughter of a king and travel the seas, but then it sounded like Ragnar said either you're gonna wed the daughter of a king or you're gonna travel the seas. So if it's either, I'm like, go with the seas, buddy. Go with the seas and marry your free woman. Unless she's a descendant of some sort of king, and we don't know, but I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Anyway, these characters have so many schemes up their sleeves. There's a lot happening. They have hidden agendas. There's manipulation going on. I did not forget about Siggy. Now she's she's more like focused on Rollo, but Rollo's gonna be out of commission for a little bit, so.
A bit, but at least he's alive. I'm so happy that he's still alive.
Yeah. Next episode is called The Lord's Prayer. We're gonna get
the finale of season 2 already.
Yeah, I think we might get to see what Horik's plan is, and if Loki finally decides if he's gonna go with him or help Ragnar. I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll have to see, yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the finale of season 2 right away, it's already on Patreon. The link is in the description.
Yeah, so if you want to watch it now, guys, don't forget to subscribe. And if not, just wait for the next one to go out on YouTube. So
Yes.
see you then.
Bye!